Greetings, God bless, and welcome back. So, I have been sensing, I feel like there's going to be zombies created by certain protocols. And so I started researching like what people know, and I found some books, and it looks like there's quite a real history and effective methods that civilizations dealt with zombies. And I saw that I don't know, in the 1400s or something, the Vatican suppressed any discussion of the topic. Now, the Roman Empire, they had a manual. It's like the XXV11. So I think that's 37. Um, it's some type of manual that the Roman legionnaires read, and so they were informed about how to handle zombies. China had an effective method, so it seems like a lot of cultures, like Africa, seem to know how to handle it in the least painful way possible. Although there were significant uh, catastrophe was a catastrophe, hundreds of people um, being eaten alive and then turning, themselves turning into zombies and living a long time. Um, so I am wondering, being that the information is suppressed, if there's like these different types of zombies, and if the ones that are ruling Earth are a type of zombies, because these people are pedivores, they're um, consuming, blood of tortured victims. Because it is interesting that a zombie isn't just like a peaceful zombie and then chomps you. It has a terrifying effect, and people are frightened, and then it strikes. And I mean, I don't know. I may be putting more into it than is the fact for zombies, but um, there's the adrenochrome, which was made in Wuhan and made in Italy. Those are the two places. It's the most expensive drug, and it's expensive because it's extracted from tortured children. So, and these people are joking about eating flesh and blood, whatnot. So maybe these are just like a high level, a certain type of breed of zombies, so their face isn't rotting off or whatever. I mean, a lot of you gotta admit, a lot of famous people look like weird. Like their faces do not look human. They don't. It's not that they just look old. It's not like they just look like they've done hard drugs. Like they look weird. Like I mean, I know I look older or whatever. I mean, like everybody, some people may not look perfect, like the fantasy that the media pushes we are all supposed to look like. But when you see an ordinary person or even an ugly person or whatever, like, but they still look human. But a lot of famous people look weird. They look like they have some sort of mask or prosthetic or something's off. So I am wondering if, like the movie They Live, if that's what we're actually contending with. If there's just some type of um, slow decay that is, let's say, running our country or running the local police or something like that. Because how could 800,000 children go missing a year in the United States? In the United States, like this is a developed country. But people are like, I don't know where it went. Like there's cameras everywhere, but and then the trusted agents of the public good are complicit in human trafficking. When they work for the child protection services, it's like a known thing. Uh, and then in juvenile detention centers, young men are trafficked for prostitution. to judges and whoever, or whoever, whoever's in charge. I mean, so it's like this world is so messed up. This world is so evil. And, I know privileged people, insulated people, provincial, narrow-minded people are thinking that I'm exaggerating. Just look it up. I mean, you don't have to believe me. There's stories, there's exposés, but it's so horrible nobody wants to talk about it. But if I'm talking about zombies, you're probably not one of those people willfully ignorant. So, my question is, what is the zombie infection? And because I believe with any infection, you can heal it if you optimize your own health. But that is my question. So, but my real big question is do zombies rule um, Earth? Like, are the people in charge some type of zombie? Because they're definitely some type of vampire. Like they're like in China, the high level CCP organ harvest, young people, just organ after organ, just replacing the organ. It's like one government official was bragging about like none of his organs are his. It's just like so horrible. Like if you're getting an organ, you do your best to take care of that one. But these people are so sick and so irresponsible that um, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna harvest dozens of organs from dozens of children. Uh, for some reason, I get to kill them all for my own to live off. I mean, that's a type of vampirism. Um, so definitely there's vampires, and I'm just wondering if these are the type of zombies. I mean, the zombies of antiquity are from you know like undeveloped countries and whatnot. They're like uh, they're the living dead. I mean, the thing is, from my research, there's been zombie outbreaks in North Carolina and Wyoming. So I am wondering if what we have called cannibalism was actually zombies. I think I'm wondering if there's been obfuscation of zombie outbreaks where it's called being a cannibal when it's actually um, these are living dead people. And one smaller question, or maybe it's not a smaller question, but is there a supernatural spiritual component of it? I mean, I think there has to be. Uh, and one of the episodes that's described in one of the books I'm reading that they did, pray and recite scripture, but it didn't seem to help. So, yeah, this is a whole big ball of wax. But I just wanted to mention this and tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. God bless.